Okay, so we don't have everyone on quite yet, but these sessions should be getting started soon. I am Dandy, and before I forget to do this before the session ends. Wait a minute. I don't know why that's not... Huh. Oh. Well. Well. Oops. I don't know why I heard that. That's okay. I didn't realize you could hear a spectator die. That is funny. Okay. There we go. Okay. I guess that is our first official Obsidian life. So that is good to know. That's really interesting that you can actually hear a spectator die if they do somehow die. I didn't realize that there would be a sound for that. That's actually really good to know, I guess. I don't know how that'd be applicable, but good to know. Jeez. Oh my god. But yeah, so my plan for today, I think, is just to get levels to mine the diamonds I found last session, which I could have mined, but I don't want to because I don't want to waste the potential draw. So today this might be blaze powder farming, quartz farming, most likely. That sort of thing, I think. Oh, okay, alright, okay. Jesus Christ. It's a combination of it being so high up, plus the low frame rate that just makes it a giant bottomless pit. I just cannot... That is something I'm not gonna think about or worry about at the moment, or else I'm not gonna be able to have that just be freestanding as is. You're still missing a few people, which I did call... Okay, there we go. I did start the server a little early, about 5 minutes early, so it's actually only about 2 minutes past the usual starting time, so that's definitely gonna bounce out, I think, anyway, so... Let's do that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back anyways, I guess. I guess I doubt there's any... Well, I mean, it's a... You know, it doesn't really matter that much. I'll just make a... I'll make a wood one. It doesn't really matter either way, I don't think. It'll be a lot slower, unless... I don't think quartz requires stone. I mean, it probably does. It probably does. I'm gonna not... Oh. Okay, well that solves quite a few problems right off the bat. It's gonna be this whole thing to finally mine the diamonds, and it's gonna be just 3 that drop. I'm almost guaranteeing that. There we go. Just that easy, I guess, to get a diamond fortune pick. So let's see. We have this right next to the ancient city, of course. Jesus. There we go. We have 3 blocks. I'm going to go ahead and say that these will be a low roll. Leave your comments now. Will it be a good one? A bad one? Do you have a certain number you think it'll be? I'll give you 10 seconds. As Aaron joins the excitement. Let's see. 2. Well, let's see what happens. Actually. Okay, that is save forever. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I will applaud the Minecraft devs on it. At least the one thing where the sound design for the skulk stuff is spot on, because it does make you pause every time you hear it. It is just, I guess, unnerving. Well, not no. It is just innately wrong that your body goes, wait a minute, that's not, we should not be moving right now, there's something bad happening. And on top of that, actually, well, there's not anything directly pointing at new information for the next update or anything like that. The developer who was kind of in charge of the deep dark ancient city warden stuff, he's tweeting about how, you know, exciting things to look forward to, so who knows? It could, I should hope that on the kind of list now is an end update. That'd be very nice. That is, I don't want to say the end is embarrassing compared to the overworld or the nether, but it is very much antiquated. I don't know why I did that, that made no sense. So, like, yeah, the nether got an update recent enough. Overworld, obviously, the caves and cliffs definitely helped out. But, like, beyond that, like, the end has just had the one update with the ancient, with the end cities, the ships, the shulkers, chorus stuff. And while that's great, and it does add, or does give it an air of kind of isolation, of something that was once bustling is now kind of overgrown and turned to nothing but an ashy, dry plain in the middle of nothing, of literal nothing. There could still be more stuff in that nothing. And I think my biggest hope with the end, given how they handled another update, is that clearly Mojang knows kind of what the two dimensions really need to be more than what they seem to be. It's like, yeah, everyone, I said, very broad everyone, but the Nether is more or less kind of reduced to, oh, it's a hell, it's the hell dimension, whatever, blah, blah. And it's like, that's true in some regard, but it's much more than that. So just to have it be, oh, or what you see like with mods a lot of time where, oh, Nether mod, whatever, and it's like the most kind of straightforward. It is very straightforward and it is very much by the numbers, I would say, to just turn the Nether into a hell dimension with, oh, there's a scary flesh thing, oh, there's a scary ghost place, you know, XYZ. And then, thankfully, Mojang, while they do build onto the hell idea with Soul Sand Valley, the Bastions, to some degrees, they do have, you know, like, impish, devilish guards, you know, something of that general hand-wavy idea. I am very glad they lean more into the, oh, it's just a gigantic cave system that happens to be kind of volcanic and kind of hellish. So it made it more interesting. So it's just, oh, we're gonna add, you know, just straightforward hellish shit. Okay, good. So that's been reset. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Okay. But yeah, hadn't Mojang just been like, oh yeah, here's 5 new biomes for the Nether. They are all iterations on the same hell idea. Oh, and here's some ghost mobs and some undead mobs, and that's it. Like, yeah, that would have been fine, but it would have been very, very boring and not really in spirit with kind of the weirder parts to Minecraft, which is kind of which is definitely the charm of it for the most part, where things are just a little bit weird. You have the mushroom stuff, you have my brain not thinking of the other examples, but there's many. You got Allays, you got Vexes, that are just kind of weird little quirky things. Oh. Huh. Well. Oh, okay, well, you know what? That does surprise me. That is good to know. Well, shit. Huh. So now we do have a legitimate Obsidian life. And Aaron, so because he is now Obsidian, he is, I think I mentioned last time where, oh, good timing on that one, where it is, or he has more or less kind of the same point as a Red Life in the Last Life, Third Life, Traffic Life series stuff. So he is more than allowed and encouraged to try and kill other players, you know, whatever. So the funniest thing especially is that I almost did not record tonight because I was just, you know, whatever. And I knew, had I not done that, something would have happened. And here we are. Here we are. We are at kind of the first turning point. What happens next, I don't know. It is not outside the realm of possibility that Aaron could kill all of us. That is definitely a possibility. I don't know where he is. So that is also part of it. Well, that is something. Yeah, I don't know if he... I have to assume, like, he was trying to get a new advancement or something. Maybe not, you know. Could have been anything, I guess. It could have just been kind of running around somewhere and then it just goes wrong. Ah. That would do it. The ravines will do it. That might be the kind of the highest amount of, or what fatality has happened the most so far. So I don't think there's been a lot of creeper stuff. I think it has just been a lot of whoopsies, more or less. I mean, I got stuck in a fight with a wither skeleton, but I think there's been a few like mob ones, but mostly just kind of like random mistake stuff. So that is interesting. Okay, so that is our first obsidian life for real. Caused by falling into a ravine on accident. Jeez. We shall see what happens. We shall see. Did not expect that to go as far as it did. Perfect. Alright, well that excitement out of the way, I guess I'll just go back to the nether. Actually, before I do that... Nope. Of course. Yeah, you know what? That is how that would go. Okay. Got impeccable timing tonight. Just got all sorts of exciting moments going on tonight. Oh my god. Yep, yeah. Absolute tragedy. Absolute tragedy on that one. Just kinda... We are just shy of half an hour into the session. Man, that is... And again, I'll say the craziest thing, but more so the kind of funnier point of all this that Aaron might still be the last person standing. That's not exactly, he's not exactly down and out. It's still definitely within the realm of possibility that we all just kind of fuck up anyways, and then he's still good. Not too much is happening in the meantime. Monarchisms has added another map to the map wall up around the base, including the Harm Farm TM mob grinder. Beyond that, it's just been mostly that, a group of Endermen have appeared near the base as well, apparently. Yeah, not too much beyond that. I need to get a better sword at some point. What is this? It's iron with smite? Yeah, okay. That's not really ideal for anyone under most circumstances. I am getting good level, so that is something to celebrate. Those don't drop XP, that's right. Of course not. Okay. Not too terrible, not too scary. They were definitely scarier before with iron armor, but they're not too bad. Though it would be very, very nice to get a wither skull before the end of today. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, there we go. We have lots of bones in the grinder. That's good. That's not weird out of context. It's like a failed... Or did I break that? I might have broken that. Whatever. This is the whole fortress. Not too big actually, which is actually really great for what we're using. No, okay. What I'm using it for, so that's good. It would be nice if most of it was inside Soul Sand Valley, but that's fine. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, I can only hope the next up beyond... Alright, you know what? So my two biggest kind of hopes for an update next for Minecraft, I think would be either one, kind of a... not quite an overhaul, but to bring older, like, mobs and stuff like that up to speed with how... Ooh. Things like the Warden look and move. The frogs are move very bizarrely. I think those should be kind of knocked down a smidge. This might be a very dangerous episode. Oh. I don't think they have the it spreads advancement yet. Ay, ay, ay. She's on 2. It's too much. Our camera person. Oh no. They're missing all the excitement, how could they? Oh my god. God, they are loud. There's like no other mob is that loud. With the exception of like the ghast, but that's loud for a purpose so you can hear it a million miles away. Those things are like fucking jet engines in your ear. Good lord. But yeah, they need to get another advancement now. Because they are absolutely towing the line between all good and not good at all. Oh my goodness. And the thing I almost did not record today, that would have been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm still recording. Okay. Did not want to jinx that. Like, holy shit. Oh. Holy shit. Where is it? Like shit, we are. The number she is shrinking. There it is, okay. I would go out, but I don't have a bow. Well, I have a bow. I don't have any arrows, so I'm gonna not put myself in a position to get blown off the... Well, no. No, even if I did land in lava, I'd be fine. I don't want a chance not falling into lava that's deep enough. That scared me for a second, yep. Oh god, anytime Aaron gets a advancement now, it's gonna be scary. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stay downstairs, I think. Go away. He's like right above me. It's gonna be very interesting from now on, I think. Very, very interesting. Yeah, definitely. So the Catalyst achievement called It Spreads. All you have to do is have, I believe, XP. Oh, or the bullseye, but that was weird. With the candles, all you have to do is just have XP, just kill a mob near it, and then you get the advancement. So it's, with the trillions of chickens we have, it should be truly no problem. Hi. Oh. Alright, well anyways, back to whatever the fuck I was talking about before things kind of popped off again. But it's like, I would love if the next Minecraft major update includes either older mobs getting a little bit of a touch-up, getting a little bit of a modernization, brought back to speed, whatever you want to call it, so they don't look so out of place compared to, like, the warden, the frogs, which, by that I mostly mean just how fluid the frogs and the warden move. The warden more so toes that fits the balance between the little too fluid for the Minecraft feel and looking like a Lego animation, so I think the warden's kind of fine where it is, but the frogs are way, way too fluid with how they move. It's very distracting for sure. Because they have like a million different little... kind of elements to how they move, their legs, they kind of have a body language to them, which is kind of weird to say, but they do. Like that sort of stuff, and you look at, say, a chicken or a pig, which has pretty much zero nuance to how it moves and animates. Literally next to none beyond like 2 states of being. All the legs do the same thing. They don't have any weird kind of quirks to them, so it's interesting, I'll say. It's definitely very interesting. But I hope just that things like that get brought up to speed. I don't know why Aaron... Okay. I was gonna say, if he was gonna be gone for a minute, that might have been kind of a choice to stop there, but it was like 2 seconds, so whatever. Okay, now that I am home, I'm gonna try and explain how its spread advancement works, so it's definitely easier than the whole bullseye stuff. Do we have one? Yes, okay. Gonna sit that right down. Trying to think how I want to do this. I can only hope that won't botch myself, since I don't have since I placed it. I hope it doesn't count for that. I hope it does not count me for the advancement. Hopefully it just gives it to them since they're the one giving it XP. No? Oh. No? Okay. There we go, okay. Hooray. Okay, so we can avoid at least a little more tragedy for the time being. So we got that all sorted. I'm glad that did not count for me, so I would have been really... Between that and the hot tourist destination one also tripping with no reward, I would have been really annoyed. So that would not have been fair, but it would have been whatever. Like... Okay. These are the jokes, people. These are the jokes. Oh yeah, look at that. Big square. The joke, she is too good. She is too classic. We have at least 10 saddle. Okay, I'm gonna get a pony. Because what the fuck else are we gonna do with all these? Like, what could we possibly do with so much saddle? I mean, it's great. I'm sure it'll be handy for using striders if we have to, but like that does not help on many levels. Nope. I'm so glad we're all so smart and funny and clever like this. It's such a perfect group. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus. Oop. This one fell faster. I don't know why it's not. Nix that. Oh, that's a pony. Okay, which one? Not you. Okay. Well, this one's moving, so that's something. That's good. Nope. So what do we got? What do we got? No. This one seems fast too, but I feel like I'm losing my mind. What do we got? Am I insane, or haven't you been able to sprint with horses before? Like, I mean, this one's definitely fast, but it's like... Well... Well... Yeah, that would do it. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's classic. Yeah, that would do it. Yep. I think everyone has died at least once now. It's been a very eventful session for people dying too. Jesus. So that's been 3 deaths so far. Oh shit. We still have 25 odd minutes to go. So not exactly safe yet, but still at least a 3. What the oh my god. Snoopy. Got sleigh, we have campfire. Don't know why. Oh well, I gotta jump better. Yeah. Jesus. Got some honey production going on, I guess. There's the spider spawner I completely forgot about, but it's still there. Oh, the Skull Catalyst giving a freebie for the purple advancement. Oh. Trying to see if any of these seem fast. Why? Why? Any other direction, please. Any other direction. Jesus. Come on, man. Yes? No? Okay. Just about time to head home, I think. Jesus. What we got? Not a ton. That's fine. No, it's way too... If it was shorter with the 2-block height, that'd be fine, but I don't think I need to be suffocating for the last episode here, or the last few minutes here. Now, where do I want to park this? It is that time once again of Phantom Hour, I guess. Oh my god. Yoink. Jesus. Oh my god. Swooping is so loud, but it is. Good lord. It's a very telegraphed swooping sound. Goodness. Go away. Yes, no. Yes. Jesus. Why do I do that? I am so used to having feather falling that when you don't have it, it is dangerous. I took care of that. Gotta fix the farm. Yoink. Wow. But yes, back to my much, oh, oh. Sure, okay, yeah. Back to my much earlier discussion about my hopes for upcoming Minecraft updates. I think I talked numerously in fragmented ways about, you know, overhauling older things like, you know, mob models, whatever. But I mean, of course, everyone wants the end to be updated, and for myself, I want that as well. As I, again, very fragmentedly mentioned with Nether, the end is not just, oh, it's the void, it's a dragon place, you know, whatever. It's not just the one thing. The end is very alien. It is not inherently, much like how the Nether is not just hell, it is not just a dragon space, not just, you know, whatever people think it may be. It is a very alien, weird place with nautical theming to it as well, with the shulkers being shellfish, and the, of course, it's vanishing, okay. And with the end ship armada, of course. So you have a weird alien place that are islands floating in a dark sea. And it's very nautical with little bits and pieces. I mean, I would even say the chorus fruit are more like kelp-like. I mean, they're definitely very alien fruit with how weird they kind of are, which is perfect for the end, but they are somewhat reminiscent of like kelp or other kind of like deep sea plant life and stuff like that. So, my only hope with an end update is one, another new end game material, much like how Netherite kind of changed the game and kicked Diamond off the throne. I would hope the end material, if it's Enderite or whatever the hell they end up calling it, Enderium, I don't know. I can only hope it's like, if Netherite is fireproof, I would hope that the end material would be the step up from that, where if you die, you can respawn with it on you still, but it has lost a percentage of its durability. If you throw it in the void, it will come back to you, but it still has that little lost chunk to it. So I would hope it's a very dangerous armor, or a very dangerous material to obtain, with how, say, netherite is buried deep down in the nether, often in weird spots. I would hope the end material would be like very high up on very thin cliffs, making it both hard to obtain a lot of it without it falling down, or just dangerous in general to not fall off yourself. To counteract whatever benefit it would get, it would grant the player. Beyond that, it's just like adding more things to do in the end. In the nether, you can live there now. You have the respawn anchor, which could still... The respawn anchor can still work as it is when the end. Just give it like... Oh, shit. I need to focus on fishing. The respawn anchor should work in the end as well. If it's not glowstone, then like... end rod dust or whatever. Another new light block associated with such general idea of glowstone and obsidian, whatever. Plants, more weird animals. Weird mechanics too, oh boy. Just, something more weird things to the end, not just, straight up dragon themed stuff, not just straight up Enderman themed stuff, just like weird little things. I would hope Endermen become the next kind of interactable mob, much like how the pigmen turn to piglins, where you can barter with them. I would hope a similar thing happens with Endermen. Even if it's just like the weird Minecraft dungeons, kind of Enderman subspecies stuff or whatever it is. Where it's like, oh yes, the ones sent to the overworld, the nether are like scouts, so they're weird and kind of lanky, and the ones that live in the end are stouter and are willing to trade with you, or whatever it is. I would hope the implied lore of the dragon possessing Enderman is somewhat kind of discussed in the update, somewhere referenced in it, whatever. There. Alright, well, we have everyone who could get a life back, did get a life back, which is great. Aaron is still SOL. Yep. A lot of ups and downs this time around. Oh my gosh, just things happening constantly, it feels like. And nice little fishing to end it off. And if the Elder Guardian does not kill people, the Nether is gonna be where the series ends, I think. Almost without a doubt. That is gonna be kind of where rubber meets the road, where things get a little more intense. God, I wish I had a bow. It's gonna piss me off. Jesus. Jesus Christ. That wasn't too annoying. That's not good. That's not great. Wow. I assume they ate a pufferfish or something. I don't know what else would have caused that. That was weird. Where are we at? There we go. I am now tall. Well, that's something. That. Away, away. Okay. Okay. I mean, just like all sorts of things all around. Oh my god. For real. Just gonna clarify that one with our wonderful camera operator, who's Obsidian, not for like a skill issue, but because purple. Yep, our Obsidian Prime. Not to put too fine a point on it, but we have reached that first turning point. The things only getting, of our group only getting smaller and smaller from this point out. Yep, there it is. So, we shall see what happens, I guess. The house could be blown up. People could get attacked. It could be anything. It could be complete madness. But until next time, I don't think we'll know for sure. I think it's about that time. Let's stop.